ready for Diesel Wars. We're gonna have a burnout pit there, kind of at the end of the track. This will kind of be like the Sally / Diesel Wars video. But the boys over at Randy's sent us yet another box. You know, you saw our white trans in the last video. These crates actually came in a day apart from each other. So the Randy's did see the trans failure at UCC. That was partly self-inflicted, not blaming anyone in there. And we are gonna fix up that comp too, save it for another project. But Randy said, hey, you know, we wanna be your trans guy on Sally. We love Sally, we love everything she's about. And they sent us a bad to the bone 48, full manual valve body, new converter, new flex plate. They sent us everything, and we are going to try to break it. We're gonna be mean to her. We're going to try to break her. So we got a new 48 for Sally. We're about to start throwing it in. Not a fan of the color red. I told them to make it whatever color they wanted. I guess red was just the easiest, and the engine in it is red too, so it's not really that big of a deal. But we're going to start getting this train slapped in. We were going to try and have the new radiator set up. I got a bunch of stuff in from Vibrant this morning to make all the Dash 20 stuff and to add the water pump. We are just frankly out of time. So we're going to put the old coolant system on her and kind of run her easy this weekend. And then after this, we'll be adding our second radiator, our other water pump, and hopefully getting temps under control in that truck finally. But Bobby, go grab the forklift. We're about to throw this 48 in Sally, see if we can get her running, get her ready, and then we'll do a test rip. All right, so the boys have got the new Randy's. I'm gonna call it a stage 17 48 in there, the unbreakable trans by us in this burnout truck. This truck is only like, it's turned down to about 8-ish right now for burnouts, 850. And it does stay on the burnout file. Now when we do go to like dirt drag or sled pull this thing, maybe throw it on the dyno some, because we have rods now and we have a ported head and stuff. Like we have everything to make a little more power if we wanted to.
We can keep it cool, it'll be just fine.
Well, there, I mean, on a dyno or anything, though, that air to water is more than enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we're going to start this thing up. We just got to put a little more coolant in it. Go ahead, Joe, go ahead. You ain't even repping nothing. We want to hear you spill it all on the ground.
Not my worst. Not my worst.
Anyways. So they actually, the boys over at Randy's upgraded us to a 35 spline fat input. So I don't think we're going to break an input shaft. I know of many people that have never ever broke one of those, and they're very, very large. So besides that, this thing should be ready to start up, yeah?
Yeah.
Convertible to it.
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to start it up, see if we got line pressure, and then add a couple more quarts into the trans, and then we'll be ready to get this thing on the trailer for Diesel Wars. But obviously, we got to do a test burnout.
Got to do
Because
it.
what's a good install without a test burnout?
Our new rule. Test burnouts before shows.
And we could probably use the pad that we poured and paid so much money for.
Yeah.
Instead of the road.
Take it to the streets.
All right, we're going to the road. I don't know if I remember how to start this third.
Bing bop, boom bop, bam.
I'm just going to start flicking buttons. Make sure it's in neutral.
Yeah, I hope that linkage is
Sim part.
pretty well right.
All right, ignition, fuel, starter, tranny fan. Joey, do you feel this when I turn it on?
Hey, there's the pin is not, I didn't put a carter pin through the shift lever, just in case we have to do some adjustments, so just get a feel for
Be
it.
gentle. Don't yeet it.
Yeah, don't. Well, I mean, I've never had one come out just messing with them. But
All right, fire in the hole. Hook the TK syncage up?
no,
I need that.
no, it's off.
I think it's in neutral. TK says. What was that mystery master tool noise too?
That's what we were trying to figure out.
All right, so I wanted to give you all a quick video update on why we did not do anything or testing immediately after we started the truck with the new transmission from Randy's. Due to lack of communication, they did not know what T-case was in the truck, so it had the wrong output shaft. Well, they actually put their head transmission tech on a plane to come fix the trans before Diesel Wars. So huge shout out to Randy's Transmissions on the customer service there. There's not many companies that would do that, but enjoy the rest of the video. Just wanted to address that. All right, guys, it is Diesel Wars day one. Somehow, despite the odds, we had managed to get Sally running. She is actually healthy. The trans is good. Got to throw some coolant in her. We have a little bit of a coolant leak, but we're getting ready for Diesel Wars, which is our ODSS diesel race. We're gonna pull her up. We just finished scraping the entire track to re-prep it all. We're gonna pull Sally up on the pad, or the burnout box for the drag strip. Throw a little water in her, and then we're gonna do a little test burnout and see what she's doing, just to make sure she's good for tonight. Because I've been talking crap on Instagram, I threw a $500 bet that no one can do a better burnout than me. So we're gonna see what Sally does. Hopefully she does not let me down. But yeah, we're gonna see if she'll do a burnout. Got the goods. Got about a half-cooked set of tires. We'll probably pop them tonight. Then we got a new set for tomorrow. Let's see if she'll start up for us. Should be a good girl today. Ignition. Oh yeah, she's happy. 72 pounds of oil pressure. Heck yes, Sally. All right, we got some water in Sally. Joey's putting some water in the water tank. I'm gonna pass the phone off. Bob, you wanna be a cameraman? I can do it. Leave it off, yeah, and then try it once you get to third if you're wanting it to lock. Well, usually in the burnout comps, they recommend, like, you're not supposed to use lockup, unless you really just want to kill the tires.
Tire temp's good.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn that on now. It's still like 90 degrees.
Yeah, let's try it.
Go ahead and test that range.
Hey, what is that?
What? Who put that there? None of us. My bad.
I think we're good now. Just lockup, this converter may be a lot more violent than the last one.
I think you need a whole lot.
It was kind of like, she'd seen a lot of abuse, so the converter had to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
This one grabs so violently.
I think a little bit more wheel speed.
That's top and third.
It's starting to slow down in between the shift.
It starts playing it off at the top and third. It's also hot, and we're not running there water.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's no ice.
we'll throw some ice in it. I'll have to get it going in third and click it on. so we've got a burnout pit set up on the shutdown of the track. It's gonna be something small, just something cool. There's never any burnout comps around here. Got a couple of my buddies that just like to get wild. We've got Alex over here. He's everyone's favorite Amish man.
What happened? We're good. We're good. All right. Everyone's good. Let's see if he's on fire. Are you on fire, sir? I'm fucking up.
Might be just boosting.
Oh, fire! I got it back there. I got it. I'm certified, don't worry.
I'm certified.
You're good. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Hey, what is tires.
Hi guys, we are back from Diesel Wars. Going to give you an update on Sally. She took a beating this weekend, but she is still alive somehow. I had a little bit too much fun in the pit. It went really nice until I didn't realize it debeated too.
You ripped all my rock light wires out.
Yeah, Joey's pretty upset about his rock light wires. We also lost, I just now noticed, a bed brace. So the bed side is now pretty flimsy.
Pretty burnout truck.
Dented the bed up. We still have some more tires. I popped 2 of the JTX ones. Oh gosh, those must have had some wheel speed because they're like incinerated in the center.
Yeah.
But
These two are bouncing off.
yeah, bed side took a hit on this side too. We'll probably just beat the bed back out with a hammer and then put the braces back. But also did a legendary little tap. You know, the tap was cool, and then it started getting a little bit more sideways with a lot more damage. But yeah, we're gonna pull the turbo. We can hear some noises when you spin the turbo over. I'll see if I can get it to do it. And when you shut the truck off, you can kind of hear the turbo grinding on the way down. And the boys at Stainless have built us a unit that has survived over and over and over, but we finally may have hurt her a little bit. Nothing new to them, but we do get this thing pretty hot, and when the EGTs start throwing a flame, I don't quit. So also I think we may have heard an exhaust valve. So we're gonna pull the valve cover, see if any of the valves are shorter or longer than they're supposed to be. And yeah, I guess it'd be longer. You'd stretch one, but we're gonna pull this turbo real quick, do a damage assessment, and then we're gonna pull this valve cover. Also, quick update on the Peterbilt. We've been working on this thing. The floorboard is cut out. Got most of the interior in. The rear cab leveling stuff we believe is done. We got to send that elbow and that to powder. A lot of the interior is in the back. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And then we're starting to get stuff going. We got an ignition, we got switches coming. We pulled the pedals out. Lots of airlines, wires, Switch Pro stuff that has to happen in here. Duct tape from somebody in the last 30 years because this thing is a 97 model. We're gonna leave that duct tape though, so. What do y'all think? Starting to have a Peterbilt?
Starting to do things and
be a Peterbilt
light
brother?
up. It's fun.
Yeah, it's starting to work and function. It runs off the key, which is
Now you can turn the key and then press the start button and it fires.
Yeah, no more, no, you can start it like that.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah, there's no difference, especially when there's no charge pipes. Then we have sourced these 2 AC lines. Forgot to tell you all that. Got that coming. Got some gauges, a pyro, fuel pressure. All the gauges we need for the interior are on the way. And we've just been cutting out all the old airlines and stuff we're not using. Doing a lot of wiring. Showing the what?
The badges around.
Oh yeah. I put these on yesterday. Custom install. Good white and chrome Peterbilt stuff. We should show them the new parts.
Yeah.
So we got a shifter plate kit from Roadworks. That's shiny. It has like a faceplate on it, so we may powder the faceplate and then get like an FP cut out of it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, we have our white floorboard fitted, the seat holes cut. We just got to put it back in when we get time.
These are cool.
And then we have, what we got? Oh yeah. So we got our parking knobs.
This is a little ricer of you, no lie. But
you're gonna call me a ricer, pal? It was either that or like a white one, and I feel like the interior is gonna have so much white. The blue shifter knob was.
I mean, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just for you, it's a little ricer.
Yeah, I mean.
And then this is chrome.
Quit touching my ball, man. Interior. Nice. Okay, our interior guys here. And then we got a big chrome single bend shifter. Show them.
I think it's all wrapped up.
Dang it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's all you can see.
Yeah, we
pretend
won't
like
unwrap that
it's a
yet.
chrome
Pretend that's
shifter.
chrome. Pretend it's cool. We'll be right back. All right, so we got all the rockers off. What do you think, bub? I don't see any visible valve damage. I don't see anything that's longer. None of the bridges were off or anything, and
Everything looks good so far.
she looks healthy. She looks fine. I'm having Joey pull the exhaust housing though, because they pulled the core, and not a whole lot of damage, honestly. But we have this little nick all the way around. That's enough to make some noise, but the truck still spools up fine. But if it was any more damage than that, it would have some problems spooling. But we're gonna pull this exhaust housing and see what's wrong with it. But good news, head seems to be fine, which is very good news for us. I'm sure the truck needed a valve lash and some stuff like that. She's been really hot. We'll probably do a hot retorque, valve lash, and get the turbo refreshed, and Sally should be ready to go. And then we have to obviously work on upgrading the rest of her coolant systems as far as the radiator, maybe adding an oil cooler, all that stuff. We've already explained that. But Peterbilt's coming along pretty good. Like I said, I already gave you all an update on that thing. I'm hoping to have this thing done by the end of July. That's probably the date for that. And then a little bit of a tungsten truck update. We've got it broke down for paint match, as you already saw. We got to send everything to paint. And then the gray customer truck that everyone's been asking about, we finally got all the flight fab parts in, everything in. The bag kit is done. The truck is done. Got the JTXs on it. It's ready for the customer to pick up. Turned out great. We didn't really end up making like a video on it, but I did want to close out that truck so you guys knew that it was done and gone. But we didn't make a video because we were getting one piece at a time, or something wasn't fitting. We were having to send it to powder, and it was just a mess. But we will see y'all at Music City. I've got the bag truck about to go on the trailer. Got the merch trailer. We're going to take the bag truck. I believe we're going to take the 6th gen, and then Bubba and Joey are going to bring their trucks on Saturday. Yeah, Bubba drove his truck to work today. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to come by the booth. We do have a new shirt that's released. It's really, really cool. It's got the Bag 5G on it that we're not going to release on the website yet. You can only buy it in person at the shows that we're going to. But we got some big things coming. Just pretty much trying to get through these projects, get the Peterbilt wrapped up. But subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see y'all in the next video. We should have some fire for y'all next week. I got a special video planned.